Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aries here with a quick short update. So I just got back from the Walking Blizzard, and me and Aaron were talking about Filipino women, one in particular, and we were at the park, and we were also talking about cigars. Tomorrow I will be smoking this Pioneer Valley. If it's not windy, the park was shooting gusts of like 25 miles per hour, so Aaron was complaining to me that my cigar was taking a lot longer than his. His started to crack and break. Now, we also were talking that after the Pioneer Valley, I might take my time breaking in these. Aaron gets one of these, by the way. These are king size, or Presidente size. These are Gurkhas. That's right, I got 3 sets of Gurkhas. Not bad gift, been blessed well. And then I got the little tins. Now tonight, while I was smoking, I asked Aaron if he would like to have a sample. And we already tried these out before dinner, so they're these. Someone on Facebook thought these were little cigarettes, or the entire thing was. No, these are cigars. So the tin, I told Aaron I could use these tins to hold flies in them, and he's like, yeah, if they're a weight 1 or 2, very small flies. The bigger flies, you need a fly box. Well, one of the purchases I need to buy is a fly box because I need to buy fly samples. Samplers, for flies that are just designed for trout and steelhead. I got a business email I got to send out anyways today. We were also talking about samplers. Now I got to go through the book. I believe somewhere in here I just got a new book, and Aaron's like, oh great, I want to look at it. So Aaron's going to look through the book for the cigars. As you can see right here, I got other tins. This one's open, but I have 4 other tins. I was talking to Aaron about. And then I got 5 other tins coming from Thompson. Aaron bought because we wanted smaller smokes sometimes without smoking the large ones. We also talked about purchasing a humidor next month possibly. One that's on page 100 here, I think it was. I look at these like a little kid looks at a candy store. Here it is, 101. The Vegas 5 humidor that comes with 30 cigars. That's right, 150 bucks. You get something, it keeps your tasties all nice and tasty. I also was talking to Aaron about right around the corner. They had one. I was looking at these, by the way, the Toronto Noventas. They got a rating of 90 in Cigar International. We were talking about cigars, and Aaron's just like, oh, well, we should try some that have a high rating. We should try ones that don't have a high rating. I want to start buying these by the box because they're very tasty, but I'm going to get a sampler again.
Incoming message.
Which is right here. So, don't mind that. That's probably my friend, I would think, Angela. Right. That's my friend, Angela. She is a real sweetheart. So, the other humidor, see, I bought the little tins here, and Aaron said these are yellow. The ones that we got are orange. They look like yellow from the camera angle, but these are purely orange. So, anyways, we were talking about a humidor, and they got a lot of Gurkha samplers in here, by the way. I might have to try all the Gurkha samplers, because Gurkhas are really good top shelf cigars. Now, I've smoked the Assassin, and let me tell you, the Assassin wasn't bad. I've also tried the Ninja. I believe it was the Ninja. Anyways, the problem with Gurkhas is the one that I smoked, the smoke guy that has them and sells them. There's the sampler I want to retry again, the Victor St. Clair. That's the ones where I got 20 Victor St. Clairs, and they're on sale, and I want to try them because I want to find out which ones I liked, because we have a torch lighter now, and the torch lighter works when it comes to lighting the cigars. The Romeo and Juliets I tried, they were pretty dry. I mean, the guy is over humidifying them or under, they did not smoke well. The draw was pretty crappy. Now, this isn't about cigars. The other thing I was going to talk about, oh, I was telling Aaron about this one. The ring gauge is 70, right? And they call it the log. They got the stump, the log, and the tree. The ring gauge, and by the way, someone was saying to me tonight on Facebook, oh, you got, and I'm trying to do my Filipino impersonation, giant cigars. These are Presidente size. If you want a Gigante size cigar, you get a Gigante cigar. This is dry as hell, so I'm not going to go pop it, but when I was in Cleveland, I bought 8 of these. Gave one to Aaron's dad, and he turned green after about 5 hours, I think it was. But anyways, these ones are very nice. They even got the little thing that says Dominican Republic and stuff, the seal. So, anyways, talking about cigars, the other humidor I was looking at is this one. Can't see it that good, but there it is. The Man O' War. Comes, it's a 100 count. Then I told Aaron I'm pondering, because I like samplers, and samplers, you get to try mini cigars without going out and buying a huge box of them. I was telling him I wanted to try, I believe it's called the Bender. Here it is. The Bender, right there. By the way, there's the Flories. You can get the Gigantes right there, the 10-inch cigar jobbies. But here is the Bender. The Bender is right there. You get 80 cigars right there. There you go. 80 cigars, 80 tasties. I also was looking at the Holtz Buzzard's Banquet that gives you 30 cigars. And then you got the Po' Boy, which is in the beginning of the book, which they're always sold out of, which gives you approximately 30 yummy tasties. I think the Po' Boy's in here. Anyways, the Po' Boy is 30 tasty cigars, and those are the cigars. And by the way, well, since I only smoke one a day, there'd be some excess for like the following month. But the Po' Boy, this book here is falling apart. This is the first one I got for March. Right there. 30 tasties, as they call it. So, I don't mind on that aspect. The other thing is, I got to go to town next week, and I got to pencil it in or thingy. Looks like Tuesday I might have to grab me a sandwich or get some money and have a pizza brought in or something. I really don't want to bring in pizza because it's expensive. Yet I gotta be at home taking care of Moppy. That's right, I get Moppy detail, Aaron's service dog. Apparently the hospital said he's sharing a room for a sleep study with someone else. So he's going to be without the Moppy. So, that night, no cigar, and the only thing I'm going to be probably doing is drinking and taking care of Moppy. But first I gotta get Moppy to the bathroom, then I gotta get Blizzard to the bathroom, I gotta take them both down the alley, you know, and it's going to be kind of hard. But when I come in, that's it. When I come in, then I'm in for the night. Moppy will just mope around or climb on the bed and go to sleep after, you know, whatever. So, I'm talking about humidors. I also got some stuff I'm looking into for fly fishing. Some new rods, some new reels. It's one of my hobbies. Boink. So, anyways, I was talking to Aaron about a couple things that kind of bother me. People say, oh, are you a man or a woman? A woman. But Aaron said tonight, talking about psychology, most people look for the face over the other thing. I'm just checking this from... So, anyways, Aaron just said he's making a video right now. Video 2. So, anyways, that's Blizz. So, hold on a sec. I'm just going to leave this run. Don't know what happened. I think the neighbor's playing with their ball. They always toss it to the ball and Blizzard goes ape. No one at the door, so I'm not going to open it. So, okay, for some of you out there, Aaron basically says he's doing research on Gurkha cigars. Gurkha is a brand that's hand-rolled cigars known to the manufacturer of premium products using artistically oriented packaging. The company is known as the maker of the His Majesty's Reserve cigar, limited production cigar infused with rare cognac, whose price of $15,000 per box makes it the most expensive cigar in the world. $15,000 a box. Now, I wouldn't mind getting a box like that, but I could invest in buying a house and getting it, or buy land, and then etc. You know, in the Philippines for that kind of money. I mean, I'm not made out of money, but wow, $15,000. So, anyways, Aaron was talking about my 2-liter, and he says, "Oh yeah, you're running low on your 2-liter." Turned around and I said, "Oh, I'm not worried because I got other things, you know." So I got business email to do tonight. Then I gotta relax over part 2, and if I pass out, oh well. If I pass out part 3, oh well. Whatever part I pass out on. The Lonesome Dove Western movie is very good. Oh, by the way, for all of you, me and Aaron will be doing video reviews together tomorrow on the A-Team movie and True Grit. We are not going to spoil it for you. We also watched one called The Hit Girl. Now that one's pretty funny in many aspects. So, anyways, tonight is going to be simple. Like I said, I want to relax for a while. I also got some more videos planned to watch tomorrow, probably, because Aaron will be tying up the flat screen TV and playing PlayStation 3, playing Major League Baseball, and he's just all hyped about it. A couple months from now it'll be hockey, and then a couple months it'll be football, so he's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, really? Oh, is this the new cigar book? Yes, this one. This one came in. It's the Father's Day edition. As you can see, you get the Victor St. Clair one and a Victor St. Clair buy a 12 Torpedo Super Sampler with a box purchase, and you get a bucket too. Nice. I wouldn't mind a Victor St. Clair bucket. Those things are really cool. Very cool. I have to look through this one because this is the Father's Day edition. I think they print 2 out. They got some others. This Vegas one, as I was going to say, is really nice too. I don't smoke in my apartment, so technically, you know. But me and Aaron were really hyped about the samplers. You know, they got some real nice samplers, etc. I wonder if this is the same one. If I go to page 101, yep, same one. They just keep changing the cover of it for some reason. So I got like 3 June editions already. So, but anyways, they got some really nice cigars. Me and Aaron were talking about cigars, but I kept changing it to a Filipino girl that I was talking about tonight. And Aaron tonight was like, well, I know it's love, but can you change the subject? You know. So I told him okay. So then we talked on our walk with the dog about cigars and fly fishing. And he's like, that's good, that's good. He said, don't forget to reply to that one guy. So one guy wants to sell me a fly rod, and it's just like, not time. Not on this one. I wanted to get into two-handed spay casting for fishing for steelhead and salmon. So, anyways, I need to browse a website tonight too for cigars. I don't have their brochure, I think, and if I do, it's filed away. Tomorrow we got some cleaning to do, so Aaron's like, oh, get the kitchen done, and I got to get the vacuuming done. The floor is looking a little messy, but what the heck, I have a white dog. And then, so yeah, I do want to get some Skype credits. I want to make a phone call overseas. People know me calling overseas. Sometimes I'll call up Japan, sometimes the Philippines, sometimes Russia, India, and the other one I sometimes call is I just can't remember that name of it. There's a young woman at one time. I check in with her periodically. She's a sweetheart. She's going to college to be a doctor. She's like 19 years old. She's learning English because she's on the border between India and Nepal. That's where Nepal and East. She's one of the rare Muslims up there, apparently. The Dalai Lama, I think, is in Nepal. But anyways, it's all gravy, you know. I like to check in. Aaron, as you know, he's just like, can we change the subject? Anyways, so yes, I'm just very pleased. I do have something to say before logging off. A friend of mine, I was talking to Aaron about, we were talking, and Aaron and I was saying that this woman, very lovely, any guy would be very happy with her. About her husband being a freeloader, Aaron just got very angry, and Aaron says, you need to pass some words to her on a couple some advice. And then Aaron basically said, even if it didn't work, there is ways. Aaron and I was going to look into some help for her, being ministers. But I was saying that she's got a 21-year-old son. Now, if he's not disabled, as Aaron was saying, he should be getting his own damn job because he's freeloading. And her husband's a freeloading bum that just doesn't want to do anything. Apparently, he's having sexual relations and porking the hell out of other women while she's busting her hump. And when I told him the story, he was like, well, I can understand why she wants to be with someone else because she's up there in age where she's worked her butt off and she's not getting any respect or gratitude. Therefore, she wants to settle down with someone that she could look after, that's not an abuser of her or spending all her money while he doesn't work. Someone who doesn't do that, in my opinion, is just a royal dirtbag, a scumbag, a scum-sucking leech that just should be peeled off from the shoe and burned up with the chaff in the wind. I mean, my father was an airborne ranger, and the motto was, we don't leave anyone behind. Well, airborne all the way. So technically, in my opinion, is the woman deserves better. So I hope she takes some advice and tells him to get a job because she doesn't deserve the crap she's going through. With that said, I need to log off. I need to send some messages out and get things moving. I got an email to reply to already, so I'm just going to do multitasking through my web browser. And then tomorrow, I think, I'm going to have to fire up the other laptop and update it. I have backups, and then I got to work with something else on something else. So, yes, I need to email a company soon because I want to talk to them about making payment arrangements before they ship out the product because Aaron's going to need a computer soon. And frankly, I have mine in my office for backups. So, and I also got to call up that company on Monday if I don't hear back on it. But actually, yeah, call Monday to double check. But I wanted to wait till Wednesday because Aaron's going to be out on Tuesday, and if the check hasn't come Tuesday, then I can ask his advice on pursuing other options or calling him Wednesday or Thursday. Because without it, I'm going to be not doing anything more this month. I was going to send some money overseas, take care of some things, but I cannot do it because I'm just waiting patiently. I got business, like I said, to do. Sorry I ranted and raved about cigars and stuff. One of these days I will talk to you more about fly fishing and fly fishing poles and fly fishing flies. Nymphs, streamers, dry flies and wet flies. So anyways, I gotta go and upload this, get ready and to put on my nightgown. And then I'm off to, oh, and I'm wearing my 12th man shirt, which is the Seahawks, since we won the Super Bowl this year. Go Hawks. Maybe you'll do better next year too. You guys pummeled the crap out of those guys, and I'm proud of you. So, with that said, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box. Please add, suggest, and leave feedback. Thank you, and may God bless the world.